What's good, yokais? It's your boy Steph, and welcome back to another Yokaishi TCG trading card game video. This is the first episode of Yokaishi 101, where I talk about a card in how they work and how they can be played. No lore, just game talk. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Shapeshift. Shapeshift is a support spell card of the common rarity. It reads, activate during your main phase. Select one of either a Mujina, Tanuki, or Kitsune you control. That yokai can mimic the type and effect of any yokai in play for the remainder of the turn. So basically, on your main phase, if you have any of these kinds of yokai, that being the Mujina, Tanuki, or Kitsune species, you can pick one of them to copy the type and effect of any other yokai in play, as in on the board. When copying the effects, you can use the effects regardless of your yokai placement as long as it's during the correct phase. For example, if you're copying a yokai with the effect that works during the action phase, then you have to use that effect during the action phase. This is a rather good card to pull, simply because it allows you to copy other yokai effects. This card can turn the tide of battle depending on when it's played. If you're in a situation where your opponent has a couple of yokai out with good effects, you could turn it around on them by using one of their yokai effects against them. Or, if there's a yokai you control that has an effect that you want to use, but you already used it, you can play Shapeshift to mimic that yokai and use the effect again. Let's circle back a bit. When your yokai is mimicking another yokai, they mimic the type and keep their original weakness. Getting to mimic a yokai's typing is also good. It can give you a chance to use your yokai to combo into other effects. For example, if you're having a match and you're trying to use an effect where you need to discard or sacrifice a yokai of a specific element, but for some reason you don't have that element you need, you can use Shapeshift on one yokai and change them into an element you can use for that play. Granted, as long as the yokai you're mimicking that has the element you need is also in play. Depending on the deck you're running or using, if you have other effects that allow you to search for support cards or cards in general from your deck or grave, you could, in theory, keep getting this card back and reusing it. If you're thinking of running a deck consisting of shapeshifting yokai, then you'll definitely need multiple copies of this card in your deck, roughly 2 to 3 copies. So that covers the support card Shapeshift, and I hope you have a better understanding of how the card works and try it out for yourselves. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.